Hello everyone, welcome back once again to this online class. As we were discussing about the continent of Europe, we are discussing about the physical features of Europe. So in this video we shall discuss about the last one, the fourth one, that is Southern Mountainous System. Physical features of Europe is categorized into four. We have already studied all the three categories, and today in this video we shall discuss about Southern Mountainous System. It is a complex region that is near by the Mediterranean Sea, above Mediterranean Sea. These mountain systems are located. It is affected by the ancient and modern orogenic forces. Orogenic forces means the formation of mountains. These mountains are formed recently. That's why it is known as new fold mountains. New fold mountains will be having more steep and high mountains. And there are old fold mountains which will be height of mountains will be bit short. We find old and new mountains, river valleys, peninsulas and islands in this region. And this southern mountainous system can be studied in following categories. They are categorized into two parts. The first one that we are going to study is the Alpine mountain system. It consists of high ranges rising to over 4,000 meters, which sweep in great curves from west to east across southern Europe. So, the height of this Alpine mountain system is 4,000 meters that sweep through great curves. That means it has a smooth and swift running of the mountain systems. These mountains were formed during the Tertiary period. These are recent fold mountains. This mountain building movement is called Alpine system. So these are formed recently, that's why it is known as new fold mountains. These mountains have high peaks, steep valleys. The volcanic eruptions are very common in this type of Alpine system. The example are Mount Etna, Vesuvius are the volcanic mountains found here. Mount Etna and Vesuvius volcanic mountains are example of active volcanoes that is present in the country of Italy. The Alps form the center of Alpine system. The Alps are the center of Alpine system. They extend from Switzerland, Austria, France, Germany and Italy. Mount Blanc, which is 4,807 meter, is the highest peak in the Alps. Not in the European, it is in the Alps mountain. To the west of Alps, towards the west of Alps, the Pyrenees, between Spain and France, the Cantabrian mountains in northern Spain and the Sierra Morena in southern Spain. So mountains names are given, be difficult, but you need to learn it and memorize it. In which of the countries or states they are running through or they are located, you must learn it. Then Apennines lie in the peninsula of Italy. So these are the mountain names given in different countries. To the east, the Alpine mountain system divides into two branches, that is the Carpathian and Balkan mountains. Two branches are there to the east of the Alpine mountain system, that is the Carpathian and the Balkan mountains that form the northern branch, and the Dinaric Alps form the southern branch. So northern branch is of two branches, that is Carpathian and Balkan mountains, and in the southern branch it is Dinaric Alps. The Caucasus mountains are located between Black Sea and Caspian Sea on the eastern side of the Alpine mountain systems. Mount Elbrus in Caucasus, that is 5,642 meter, is the highest peak in Europe. So remember this very important peak, that is Mount Elbrus, that is located in Caucasus Mountains, 5,642 meter. Now the second part of this southern mountainous system, that is the southern chain of peninsulas. There are three important peninsulas between the Alps in the north and the Mediterranean in the south. Three chain of peninsulas means a chain of mountains are there. The peninsulas of Italy and Greece have penetrated into the Mediterranean Sea. And the second type is that the peninsula of Spain is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea, Atlantic Ocean. So, three important peninsulas. Peninsula means the landforms which are surrounded by water three sides, that is known as peninsula. So the first one is surrounded by Mediterranean Sea, and we have the peninsula of Spain is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. Then the Balkan Peninsula is built by the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea. This peninsula have the background of Alps. So all these peninsulas which are surrounded by seas, three sides. That's so southern chain or southern parts of Europe is also known as peninsulas. We have the next topic is that drainage system of Europe. Already we have discussed about the river patterns or the rivers that is located in Europe. The first one, major rivers. We'll discuss about the western side and the eastern side. First one, the western side of Europe. Rivers in the west form from Alpine system include Rhone, Rhine, Loire, Seine and Po. So these are the major river system that is located in the western side of Europe. And in the eastern side, close to Russia, the East European rivers like Volga, Don, Dnieper, Dniester and Vina. These are the eastern side that rivers are located. So what is the difference between the rivers in the western side of Europe and rivers in the eastern side of the Europe? Rivers in the west are more useful for navigation. So they are more useful, the rivers which are located in the west side than east, as the rivers in the east freeze during the winter months. So east side those rivers are located, they freeze during the winter months, so it is a bit difficult to have the navigation activities. Then we have Scandinavian highland rivers, the countries like Norway, Finland, Sweden. The rivers of Scandinavian regions are short and swift. They are very short and swift. Hence, they are harnessed for hydroelectricity. They include Pecora and Mezen rivers. So, the Scandinavian rivers are very short and swift. Swift means very fast flowing. So, because of that, hydroelectricity is produced more in this river. When you talk about lakes, there are many lakes in Europe. Many lakes were formed due to glaciations during the Ice Age in Europe. Like example is Lake Ladoga in Russia is the largest freshwater lake in Europe, and we have other lakes include Onega in Russia and Geneva in Switzerland. So remember the lakes and learn to level on the map. Finland has so many lakes, that is why it is called the land of 1,000 lakes. So Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes because it has many lakes. So these were the few points regarding the physical features of Europe. The last one that we have discussed, southern mountainous system. So with this the chapter is completing. I will be sending you the next in campus care about the PDF, and you can make note and the question answers will be sent. Thank you so much for watching this video so patiently. Thank you and have a nice day. I remain.